There has been a lot of worry that a big-time Nebraska commit is flipping away to a different program. So in today's video, let's talk about it. What's actually going on behind the scenes with this four-star defensive back? Where does Nebraska stand? What other schools are trying to flip him away? And whether or not he will stick with the Big Red. And then I'm going to go over another current Nebraska commit who I could see decommitting in the near future. I'll let you know who this is and everything else you need to know. So really quick, loaded recruiting update. Hit that like button if you're fired up. And really quick, if you support the channel, it takes 2 seconds and it really helps me out. For recruiting updates you can't get anywhere else, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. But without further ado, let's get into it. Talking about 2 Nebraska commits who potentially might flip away to different programs. I want to get things started with the guy who has been a hot topic, not only over the past couple weeks, but over the last couple months for the Big Red. This is 4-star defensive back, my guy C.J. Brana, coming out of Florida, somebody who has been committed to Nebraska since late November of last year. When he pledged to the Big Red, he was a low 3-star prospect. And over the past couple months, he has been shooting up. He went up to the 72nd best player in America, basically a borderline 5-star prospect. And ever since he went up in the recruiting rankings, a lot of big-time schools got involved. He's picked up offers from Oregon, Florida, Florida State, Miami, Penn State, just to name a couple. And for that reason, a lot of people have been speculating for quite some time now that he's going to flip away from Nebraska. So let's talk about it. Is it actually going to happen? What's going on behind the scenes? So he has already announced that he will be taking official visits to Nebraska. That's on June 6th, which is not a shock, right? If you're committed to a school, you're obviously going to take an official visit. But here's the kicker. He's announced that he will be taking official visits to 3 other schools, that are probably trying to flip him away the most. These are Penn State, and in-state Florida State, and of course, Florida. So there's a lot of reason to be concerned. When you have a current commit who's not only taking visits to other programs, but taking an official visit to other programs, that tells you that he's probably not 100% locked in. Okay, he's not 100% into your program. And he's admitted to this. He's admitted this to interviews. He said, yeah, I'm absolutely looking around, right? He's not 100% dead set on Nebraska. And I know a lot of people say, oh, then you should decommit immediately, that he's not a true Husker. Okay, I don't love that mindset from Nebraska fans. He is committed to Nebraska, and I do believe he'll sign with us, and we'll talk about that as the video progresses. I can't blame him, though, for looking at other schools, for visiting other schools, okay? I'll give you guys an example. It's like you have a job. You're graduating from college. You're trying to get a job in accounting, okay? Nobody wants to hire you. And one medium-level firm hires you for a decent salary, and you feel so grateful to this accounting firm. Basically, a couple months go by, you're killing it for this accounting firm, and then some big-time top accounting firms try to hire you. They're paying you $200,000, $300,000, a lot more than what you're getting paid. You would be stupid not to consider that, right? So I saw that to say this. It's just like in jobs, right? Nebraska invested in him when he was a very low prospect. He's starting to blow up. He has a lot of loyalty to Nebraska, but he's looking at some other programs, as he should. But the reason why I believe he's going to stay with Nebraska is for 2 reasons. Number one, we're going to win this year. We're going to win. Okay, and winning solves a lot. And Florida State, I don't think they're going to win. Florida State won 2 games last year. What are we talking about? Florida State is not going to win football games. Florida's not going to win that many football games compared to what we're going to do. Now, Penn State, they're going to win, but does it really have that close of a tie to Penn State? I don't know. So we're going to win this year. That's why he's going to stay. And then number 2, I think we're going to give him a good NIL bump. He wants to be here. His loyalty is at Nebraska. Okay, C.J. Brana wants to be a Cornhusker. I truly believe that. We're going to give him an NIL bump if that means he's going to stay. So will he stay with Nebraska? I do think so. Again, I know a lot of people are going to rip him to shreds. Nebraska fans are kind of ruthless on that. They're going to say, oh, he's not loyal. He shouldn't be a Nebraska Cornhusker if he wants to look at other programs. Listen, this is the reality nowadays. This is the reality of recruiting. It's the truth. These guys want to commit as soon as possible because they want to secure their spot. I don't blame a guy if he's not 100% committed while he's committed. I'm just happy that he's currently with Nebraska because this is a legit prospect. This is a guy who runs a legit 4.3 40 time. This is a guy who's a freak athlete who was up NFL first round pick upside. You need to lock him down. So I believe he will stay with Nebraska. He's a high character individual. He's looking at these other programs as he should. He's doing good due diligence, but his loyalty's with the Huskers. It really is. And Asset Williams done a really good job recruiting him since he got here and building that relationship. So feel good about where we stand here. Wanted to address that because I know I've got a lot of concern, but I feel really good about where Nebraska stands, and I think we will sign him. And it also should be noted that he said he's going to make his full decision in July. So he's going to lock down his commitment in July. He's going to be completely dialed in with the Big Red. So there's concern here. I'm not concerned at all. He will be Husker. I'm booking it. All right, let's talk about the second player who I think could flip away from Nebraska. Now, this is purely speculation. Okay, there hasn't been a bunch of, actually there has been some rumors about this, but this is just speculation on my part, but I kind of want to talk about this. This is Davion Bonwell-Witte, our current 3-star wide receiver commit, listed as the 700th best player in the 26 class. The reason why I bring him up is because we've seen a lot of movement in the coaching staff for Nebraska over the past couple months. And the wide receiver coach who recruited him, Gary McGuire, is no longer with the staff, and he was not a good recruiter. So he took a guy who, in my opinion, has high upside, in Davion Bonwell-Witte. I like his game, but he's not a finished product, and he has a history of injuries. Okay, he has good upside. It's not great. He has good speed. Not great. He has good size. Not great. He's just a good prospect, but he's not a great prospect. And with our brand new wide receiver coach, Dikel Shorts, he's only going for great prospects. So the reason why I bring this guy up is I just don't know how much Dikel Shorts really wants this guy. To be honest, I just don't know how bad he actually wants him. Okay. We're going after some really good receivers. We're going after Jabari Brady, who's a stud. We're going after Ryan Mosley, who's a stud. Jaden Warren coming out of Texas. Nasir Rankin coming out of Chicago. All of which are high 4-star wide receivers. This is a guy coming out of South Dakota who plays inferior talent, who has been injured over the past year. Who says that Dikel Shorts is really into that? I don't know. Again, this is all speculation. I like Davion Bonwell's game. I want him to stay. But who says that Shorts likes him as much as he likes the other receivers that we're trying to bring in? That's all I'm going to say here. So, again, it might be one of those situations where we just mutually part ways at the end of July, at the end of August. If I'm Davion Bonwell-Witte, though, I'm trying to get on the field as much as possible. I'm trying to go to these rivals camps. I'm trying to go to these on-3 camps to prove that I'm a really good player. I'm not just being satisfied with where I'm at now. He's got to prove to the Nebraska coaching staff that they're worthy of keeping his commitment. So, wanted to talk about him. And then as for our other 2 commits currently in the 27 class, we have Deion. Dayton's fine. I need Dayton to continue to improve. I need him to go to some of these camps this offseason because, again, his game is good right now. I wouldn't even say it's good. It's okay. It's okay. He has upside, but, man, his game is not polished, as we've talked about. So I need Rhule to continue to improve. And then Jace Reynolds, who we just got from Elkhorn North, I also need him to go to a bunch of camps because I'm not a big Jace Reynolds believer. I'm not. Again, I'm not a coach. So I will preface with that. Matt Rhule, he took him and he believes in him. So Matt Rhule definitely sees something that I don't see, but I need Jace Reynolds to probably go to some more camps to kind of prove to a lot of people that, okay, maybe he does have that upside, right? So I want to see that from a lot of these commits, to go to camps to kind of improve their standing, to improve their game as well, right? To not be, because a lot of commits, they commit to Nebraska and they're just done. They're like, oh, I'm not going to really try hard until the football season. No, a lot of good stuff happens in the summer. That's when you get better. So hopefully these guys continue to get on that grind and continue to become better players. So, all right, guys, that's talking about Nebraska's 4 commits right now. 2 guys who might flip the other 2. Let me know your thoughts down below. I absolutely want to hear what you say. Hey, if you made this far in the video, you know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe. As always, folks, go ahead. Go, Rhule. See you in the next one.